Wherever you are on the planet, I hope you have a safe New Year's. Remember, when you hang out with toxic people, you are not safe. You're not safe at all. So remember, there are, even when the cops don't want to help you, remember there are such things as human trafficking numbers, victim services numbers that will help anybody, male, female, he, she, they, them, whatever pronoun you use. And again, there's always a specific way to find those. Again, when somebody's in your phone all day long and they've cloned it out, again, I made a message earlier that I found a paper that had the number, so you can always look in hotels. Chances are they will have that number somewhere for you. If you're brave enough to ask for it, or if you just have the eyes to see, you can see these numbers on a pamphlet and it's disguised as something else. And again, that's for people that need assistance. Keep in mind, when you live in a corrupt city and everybody's in on something like the Truman Show, and it's just okay because they're narcissists and they're egotistical prick jobs, but they're below you. And I don't mean to put myself on a higher pedestal, because I'm actually quite humble and I'm actually quite kind. But when somebody's given up their addictions and decided to walk away from a whole community, not everybody, but the people know who I love. There's very fucking few. And it would be, again, the people healing right now, or the people that have way gone before me a long time ago. Or again, anyone that has the bravery to walk away from somebody. And I'm not talking about the people that are slammed down with these narcissists. I'm talking about, I just totally fucked that up. And again, 144 on the timer. I just went through a whole rigmarole, again, trying to find justice for myself. And again, when I find justice for myself, that branches out onto other people. Again, I have a million things to report. So I've got mail fraud, voice to skull, scalar weapons, hair burnt, hair this short. No one's touched it from here. This long, beautiful hair, beautiful Bob Marley dreadlocks. This. When I show people, they just don't get it. When I talk to people, they don't get it. They don't get anything. They don't get what I'm going through at all. But again, I'm so healed that I haven't been able to meditate in 4 to 5 years again, because I've got these gang stalkers, human traffickers, scalar weaponizers. So weaponizing, remember, the narcissist is always weaponizing you. It's always a dirty transaction. So again, if you have the bravery to get away from one, you can do it, because there are those numbers of awesome women that will help you. Keep in mind, when you're in a corrupt community and all the phone lines are passed around to people in a like country club setting that are just not that cool because they're Jezebel, you're not going to get that far. But the universe rewards for bravery. Keep going. We keep elevating as the chosen justice fighter, freedom fighters, targeted individuals that, again, are being, again, tonight on New Year's, we're going to be attacked more. And why do I think we're going to be attacked more tonight? Well, it's snowing out. So again, the narcissist will be miserable. But then again, if it was sunny out, they'd be miserable too. How's your day going today? Hey, how's your day going today, bud? Nah. It's too hot. And then today, how's your day going today? Did you see that snow? And again, it won't stop them from having a rage fit in traffic. It won't stop them from fucking missing the signs that are around them from the universe. Say, for example, if you're driving and a big clump of ice comes down on your car, it's trying to tell you something. So again, those are signs from the universe. And if it didn't crack your window that time, consider yourself lucky, because it very well was a message. When I was working for a company and I got hit by an 8-inch thick roof that came barreling down on me, that hit the whole side of my head, scaped down on me, all the way down my leg, all the way down into my foot. After already having a failed back surgery. No, it was before my failed back surgery. Again, what do you do in that point? You have a couple of options. You can sue the property. This is with a big government company. You can do 2 things to get money. One of them is suing the house where that happened to you, which again would be something a narcissist would do, right? To get money. So they would sue. Again, they would probably go out and get the cane in the fucking wheelchair, and then they would sue that house where that happened to me. An empath, being myself, knew that nobody was standing on the roof. Nobody was up there shoving 8-inch thick roof coming barreling down on me. But if it hit me on the top of the head, I probably would have died. So what would you call that in the grand scheme of being spiritual now that was when I was in my addictions. I would call it a wake up fucking call. And I would call it, wow, I almost fucking died because it didn't hit me here. But there was a message there for me. I know what the message is. A narcissist wouldn't know what the message was. There's always messages and signs around you. And again, when you do the right thing, justice will always prevail. What do you think as an empath somebody did with that paperwork? Do you think they wanted to sue the house and to get money? Would I have said, I'm suing that house. How dare nobody was home and that whole 8-inch thick roof came fucking barreling down on me and I fell back against the house and I had to go in an ambulance? No, some people would call it an act of God though, right? A higher power. Maybe warning you that you were hanging out with the wrong people and that you had the best, greatest guy of all time at home that was right there, always waiting for you, driving you where you needed to go. Even when I broke up, he still drove me everywhere. Not an abusive transaction. Very much love. And again, nothing abusive about it. So today, as I sit and I talk with the universe, that's coming through me right now to be shared, because at this time in my life, now that I'm sober and off cocaine for 8 years, I don't have that person in my life anymore. And I'm very, very, very much ready for somebody like the person I already had. So remember, where you sit tonight, who you hang out with, ask yourself, is that the person you want to see yourself with in a couple of years? Or are you just trauma bonded with them? And are you now trauma bonded with a substance that you no longer want to do? But you're either being forced to do it. You think that the person loves you, but it's really just a drug situation or an alcoholic situation, or you can't sit by yourself. So you have to be with somebody else. That might not be the best person for you. I'll let you know I never filled out a form and sued that house, but I'll let you know what a narcissist would have done. And I think the narcissist knows what they would have done at that point too. And I didn't get any compensation at all from WSIB, from any other insurance company, when a whole fucking 8-inch thick roof scathed the whole side of my body, where I already was injured from a car accident that I flipped over twice in a blazer many years before. And again, as a targeted individual, the car accident, I don't think was an act of God. So we'll leave it at that. Wherever you are on the planet right now, I hope that you have a very festive evening, and I hope you can notice the signs with the universe. The empaths, the targeted individuals who are being beaten down to a fucking pulp and have to keep going through thousands of numbers. I have a book now, a big book of papers that if I need to go get legal aid right now, again, I can do that, as well as all of the other injustices I've suffered. And again, that wasn't one of them, but if I think about it, I never got any compensation for it. But again, we know what the narcissist would have done. They would have got a cane, a wheelchair, and they would have sued the house when the person wasn't even home. Nobody was on the top of the roof pushing that snow down. So try to look for the signs wherever you are. There's always good and bad. And I hope wherever you are on the planet tonight, you can be with the good people, because right now I don't have the good person that I loved. And I had him as a fiance a million years ago. And if I could ever have that guy back in my life right now, I would never take any money. I would take him back in a fucking heartbeat, because now I've healed my inner child and I know my worth, and I will never let anyone railroad the fuck over me again. And I will never sell myself short for anybody ever a fuck again. So I hope you stand up to abusers, and I hope one day you can get out of your addictions as well and know that we do have the power within us, and we don't need to stand for bullshit or abusers, because it is 2026. Very soon, wherever you are on the planet, it could be already. Namaste and Happy New Year. Life is great being sober, and nobody can take that away from you. Once you keep putting the work into yourself, nobody can ever tear you down from your little treehouse, because empaths don't have a big ego, but we do know what our worth is. Namaste.